Welcome to Noravank Monastery, a place that feels suspended between earth and heaven. My name is Gregory Beylerian, and I'm sharing this journey on behalf of Epostle. Our calling is to protect Armenian sacred heritage and to tell the world about the OG Christianity, that's the original gospel, that Armenia has preserved since 301 AD, the first nation ever to embrace the faith as a nation. I've visited Noravank twice, in 2014 and again in 2023, and each time the same quiet power filled the air. These images are my humble attempt to bring some of that presence to you. Noravank means new monastery, yet everything about it feels ancient and timeless. It rises from a narrow gorge of red rock about 122 kilometers southeast of Yerevan, where the Amagu River has carved a dramatic canyon through the mountains. The cliffs lean in like guardians. The monastery seems to grow out of the stone itself. Though a small monastic community existed here as early as 1105 AD, the Golden Age came in the 13th and 14th centuries under the Orbelian princess. They made Noravank their spiritual home, their family mausoleum, and the heart of a great cultural revival. Nearby stood the Gladzor University, one of medieval Armenia's most brilliant centers of learning, where monks copied scriptures and illuminated manuscripts that still glow today. The complex is built around three churches. The largest is dedicated to St. John the Baptist. Its attached gavet, with its stalactite vaulting and single beam of light from above, creates a space that feels like the inside of a prayer. A small chapel mausoleum from 1275 shelters the tombs of the Orbelian lords. Then there's the church that stops every visitor in their tracks. Surb Astvatsatsin, the Holy Mother of God, completed in 1339 by the master Momik, who was an architect, a sculptor, and a miniaturist all in one. What makes it extraordinary is the narrow, cantilevered staircase that climbs the facade to the upper temple. Ascending those open stone steps is a physical act of pilgrimage. The higher you rise, the more the world falls away. When I visited in 2014, I climbed those famous cantilevered steps to the upper church. They are breathtakingly narrow, projecting out from the facade with nothing, no railing, no safety net to hold on to or to catch me. In that moment, 34 steps above the ground, the fear of falling was very real. And somehow it made the spiritual ascent feel even more powerful. The building itself is a poem in 3 ascending tiers, simple and solid at the base, and increasingly rich in carving and light as it reaches the sky. The rotunda drum, the delicate khachkars, the donor portrait of Prince Bertel holding his church like an offering, all of it speaks of a people who believed beauty was a form of worship. Momik's khachkars, those lace-like crossstones, are among the finest Armenia ever produced. One from 1308, with its flowering cross and 8-pointed star, is considered a pinnacle of the art. Noravank has endured everything history could throw at it. Mongol armies, earthquakes that toppled domes in 1321 and again in 1340, centuries of invasion and neglect. Each time it was rebuilt, stone by stone, prayer by prayer. That stubborn resurrection is the deepest story written into these walls. For us at Epostle, Noravank is not a ruin or a museum piece. It is a living memory of the earliest Christian expressions, monastic rhythms, ancient chants, a faith handed down in its purest form for over 1,700 years. And as these images carry you through the gorge and into the sacred courtyards, may you sense what I have felt there, a stillness so deep it seems to hold the echo of every prayer ever offered on this ground. Thank you for walking with me through Noravank. If this place has touched you, please visit Epostle and help us keep Armenia's light burning for the next generation, for the world as a beacon of light and hope for all. And may the peace of this monastery follow you always.